Gratitude alchemizes what we have into abundance. Gratitude is the secret to always having enough. It's the feeling of thank you that can transform our lives. It can empower us and make us stronger and ready for the day ahead. Sitting in lotus position, let's take a deep inhale in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Let's bring our hands to our heart and give ourselves a little bit of love. And on the inhale, draw the hands out from your chest. Expand them all the way out like you're a bird. Open up the heart space, make it big. And slowly inhale and bring the hands above the head. And allow them to go past each other, down like you're almost washing something, and then back up and around, down by your side. And inhale, rise the hands back up, passing each other, clearing out our auric field on this lovely day. Exhaling as the arms come down, inhaling as the arms come up. We're just clearing any negative energy, any stagnant energy. We're removing it from our energetic field. This is a great exercise to do first thing in the morning. Deep inhale, bring the hands all the way down to your side, and let's move the shoulders a little bit back and forth. Some more motion in our lymph. Rotate one shoulder and then the next. And then inhale, bring the arms all the way up, fingertips to touch. Hold here. And exhale, glide the hands down past your crown, past the third eye and into your heart space. Set an intention for today or today's practice. Bring the hands out from the heart space and down to the mat. Let's begin on all fours and sink the hips back onto the heels. Toes are tucked under and around the spine. Inhale. Slowly come up. Come into a straightened position, so now we're in sesh. Exhale, come forward, hands onto the mat. Let's tuck the toes under and press the hips back, coming into our first pyramid of today's practice. Deep inhale, come onto the toes. Exhale, release the heels to the mat. Great. We're going to do a little bit of a spinal twist here, so take your right hand and reach towards your left ankle. Just as far as you can. If you can hold on, even better. Just honor where you are in your practice and find your balance. And release. Inhale, opposite side. Left arm onto the right ankle or reaching towards it. Hold here. Inhale and release. Come back into pyramid. Come onto the toes a couple times, just getting some movement into the ankles, into our calves. Hop or step the feet to the top of the mat, forward bend. Deep inhale in through the nose, exhale, release. Inhale, slowly rise, arms come all the way up above the head. Keep going until you come into a slight back bend, palms connected. And exhale, fold forward, hands in front of you and down onto the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, and exhale, release the hands to the mat. Coming into a lunge, let's bring our right leg back. Find a 90-degree angle with your left knee. Find your balance here and slowly rise the hands to a straight line, palms connected, and then bring those hands into your heart space. And let's twist to the left, bringing the right elbow on the outside of our left knee. Hold here. Remaining here, release the right arm down to the mat, palm firmly onto the mat. Keep holding, Keep breathing. Inhale, let's draw up that left arm all the way up towards the sky. Hold here. Release that hand back down. Bring your hands to the mat. Adjust and extend that front leg. And then come back into a lunge, pushing forward and then back again. Inhale, push forward and slowly bring the arms all the way up above the head, fingertips touching. Sink into the lunge even deeper. Exhale, bring the arms down to your side. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, fold forward, hands on the mat. Drive that left leg up high, and then back down, beating the other foot on the mat, pedal the feet. Deep inhale, press into pyramid. Gazing ahead, hop or step the feet to the top of the mat, forward bend. Inhale, slowly rise up halfway. Exhale, release, forward bend. Inhale, bring the arms up above the head, vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, bring the arms down to your side. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up above the head, fingertips to touch. Exhale, fold forward, forward bend. Hands onto the mat. Hop or walk the feet to the back of the mat, tall plank. Press the hips back into pyramid. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg high, bending that knee, driving that knee forward, come into a front lunge. Outstretch the hands like an arrow in front of you, palms connected. Hold here. Inhale, draw the hands into the heart space, rotating the body towards the right. Bring the left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Keep breathing and keep holding. Drop that left hand down to the mat. Continue to hold. Sink deeper into the lunge. Inhale, draw up the right arm towards the sky. Exhale, release that hand back down to the mat. Untwist, hands on the mat. Extend that front leg, straight line, and hold here. Breathing deeply, driving the forehead towards the knee. Slowly come forward. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Sink into the lunge. Once again, hold. Sink deeper. Rotate the palms out and slowly exhale as the arms come down. Inhale, rise the arms back up. Bring the hands down in front of you and onto the mat. Release your right leg back up to the sky. And bring the foot back down to the mat. Pedal the feet out and pyramid. What a blessing to have a body. Gazing above, hop or step the feet to the top of the mat. Forward bend. Inhale, slowly bring the arms up above the head. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Hop your left foot back this time. And let's extend the front leg into a straight line, bringing the forehead to the knee. And then from here, we're actually going to rotate and twist so that we're facing the side of our mat. Hands are on the mat in between us. So our legs are spread wide, folding and hinging forward at the hips. Energetically reach your forehead down to the mat. If you can drop the elbows down, even deeper of a stretch here. And while we're here, let's extend our arms out in front of us, reaching forward and sinking deeper. Maintaining your balance, we're going to come onto our left arm, and the other arm is going to rotate up towards the sky. Deep inhale into the chest. And slowly on the exhale, bringing the arm down to the mat, or right in front of the mat. And opposite side, finding our balance with our right arm. Our left arm is twisted and extended upward. Deep inhale into the chest. Hold the breath. And exhale, release that arm back down right in front of the mat. And slowly let's bring our head forward, maybe even the elbows. One last stretch here. Okay, propel yourself up with your hands. Slowly bring your feet together so you're in a forward bend. Grab onto your elbows and rock from side to side, slowly and gently. Exhale, release the hands down. And inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale once again, bring the arms all the way up above the head. And exhale, release the hands down. Just to your shoulders, rotate the palms forward, bend the elbows into Ka. Hold here. Rotate the body towards the right. Hold. Keep holding. Inhale and rotate the body towards the center. Exhale, deep stretch here. And inhale, rotate to the left. Hold here. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. And inhale, come back to center. Slowly bring the hands together in front of you and fold forward, forward bend. Hands to the mat. Inhale, slowly come up. Find your center, find your grounding, because we're going to do a little bit of a balance exercise. We're going to lift our left leg up, reaching down and grabbing the big toe, holding on to that big toe with our 2 fingers, index and middle, and extend your leg outward, right in front of you. The other hand can be placed on your hip. Find a focal point in front of you and hold it there. Breathe into the chest, out through the mouth. And exhale, release your foot back down to the mat. Bring your hands in front of you. Inhale, arms come all the way up above the head. And exhale, release the hands into the heart space and down by your side. Okay, next leg. Let's find our focal point, keep our balance, lifting the right leg up, grabbing onto that big toe and extending the leg forward. Other hand can be placed on the hip. You got this. Keep breathing. And exhale, release that leg down to the mat. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Okay, let's bring our feet wide and come into a wide squat, like a sumo squat. Inhale, arms come all the way up above the head. And exhale, hands into the heart space. Slightly lean your right elbow right before your right knee, not on the knee, while the other arm extends up and above you, reaching towards the sky. Keep sinking into this squat. Hold here. Exhale, release that hand down. Okay, so this time your left elbow is going to be on your left knee, right before your left knee, and rotate the other arm up and above you, sinking into the squat. Exhale, arms come back to center. Inhale, almost like a plie, back up. Point the toes forward, and then exhale, fold forward, still with our legs extended, and we're going to come into a forward fold. Inhale and exhale here, slowly leaning towards the right, coming back to center, leaning towards the left, and again leaning towards the right, back to center, leaning towards the left, and back to center. Use your hands to press yourself up and either squiggle or walk the feet together. Forward bend. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And exhale, release the hands down to your side. You might want to rotate here on the mat just for more space. And we're going to come into a chair position, lowering our bottom all the way down to the mat, legs in front of you, and exhale, fold forward, forehead reaching towards the knees. Only go as far as you can, find what feels good. And inhale, slowly round the spine, back up into a straight line. Inhale, arms come behind you. Pressing up through the hips, coming into a reverse plank. Chin comes back. Activate those glutes, activate your core. Exhale, release the bottom down to the mat. And one more forward bend. Inhale, slowly round the spine back up, straight line. And again, reverse plank, pressing the hips up towards the sky. Use your core. And exhale, release, forward bend. Inhale, slowly come up. One last time, reverse plank, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, release. Inhale. Let's bring our knees together. Scooting up just a little bit to find your grounding. Release your back onto the mat and allow the arms to float overhead and release onto the ground beneath you. Lift up through the hips and press towards the sky. Surrender to this posture. Let's make sure our tailbone is tucked under and we're really surrendering, allowing our shoulders to sink into the mat. On the exhale, release the hips down to the mat. We're going to do a few pulses, so lifting and pressing through the hips up, squeezing the glutes. And exhale, release the hips down to the mat. Inhale, pressing up through the hips, holding. Exhaling, releasing down to the mat. And again, pressing up through the hips. Hold. And exhale, release. Slowly bring the hands back over the crown and into your heart space. And now's our opportunity to either go into another glute bridge and hold here, or come into bridge. If bridge is in your practice and you feel comfortable, then now is your time to move into this wonderful back bend and hip opener and chest opener. It's one of my favorite. Remember to breathe in and exhale here. And on your next exhale, you can release yourself back down to the mat. Release your feet. Come into bridge. Really activate those glutes. Tuck the tailbone in. And release the hips down to the mat. Lifting the feet up. Bending the knees. Extending the arms to both sides. And dropping your knees to the left. Gazing in the opposite. On the next inhale, bring the knees back to center, head to follow, gazing above, and then rotating the knees to the opposite side. Arms are still extended wide. On the next inhale, bring the knees back to center, lifting the legs up high, bringing them down low, all the way to the mat. Bring the arms to your side and come into your final meditation for today's practice. Allow the thoughts to simmer away, just sink into the body. Find that space deep inside of you. That space where eternity sits, where everything is okay and all is well. Slowly bringing ourselves back into this awareness. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale, release through the mouth. Inhale, bring the arms above you, rotating onto our side, coming into a fetal position, breathing here. And when we're ready, we press ourselves back up into a seated position, back into lotus from which we started. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale, release through the mouth. Moving the shoulders back and forth, round and round. One last neck stretch here, rotating our necks to the left. And then to the right. Coming back to center, arms all the way up above, fingertips to touch. As the palms float down in prayer, hovering over the crown, the third eye, and into the heart space. Ankh Unja Saneb, Namaste, Amachep. Thank you, fam. Hope you have a beautiful day. And if you feel inspired, please leave one thing that you're grateful for in the comment section below. I'd love to see. Until we meet again, I wish you much love and positivity. Take care.